Hey guys, thanks again for tuning in with another video with InfoSec Pat. What we're going to be doing in the next couple of videos or next, 7 lectures, we're going to be learning pen testing and tools using Kali Linux. Okay, so I decided to do a little series about this, so I figured, let's just film it, put it together, and finally get it out there. Just entry-level stuff, just to learn the basics of pen testing, cybersecurity, and get you guys well aware of, some techniques. So let me go ahead and start. So the first thing we're going to do is, like it says, learn pen testing and tools using Kali Linux. Okay, a little bit about myself, right? I started out doing some help desk stuff, some system engineering, network engineering, and then I gravitated towards the cybersecurity world. Worked as a pen tester, ethical hacker, network security engineer, and all that good stuff. At this point, I have about 15 years experience in the IT field. I hold, quite a few certifications under my belt from Microsoft, from Cisco, from EC Console. I forgot to put some. I have CISSP, SSCP as well from IS Square. I have my MCSE, my MCITP, Security Plus, CCNP Security, Certified EC Console Instructor, CEH, Certified Ethical Hacker, Certified Hacking Forensics Investigator, ECSA, LPT, and OSCP from InfoSec. All right, so I'm a IT technical trainer and a YouTuber. I try to be a YouTuber, and I just put together some videos because I just love making content and sharing with the world. And yeah, that's a little bit about myself. I'm a father as well. I love sports and all that good stuff. I bowl, I play soccer, I play hockey, I enjoy the gym, staying fit, and all that good stuff, right? So that's a pretty picture of myself. All right, so this is a little bit what I thought that would be beneficial for some cool stuff to get into. So this is like the course roadmap, okay? So first module, we'll be talking about sniffing and spoofing. The second module, we'll be talking about social engineering attacks. The third, we'll be talking about wireless attacks. The fourth one, we'll be talking about forensic tools, exploitation, post-exploitation, and reporting tools. Okay? Some prerequisites that I think that will be handy to get the best out of this course would be having basic IT and networking skills, a system that has at least 8 gigs of memory, a wireless adapter for Wi-Fi attacks. So something like this guy. I have an Alpha here. You can see it, and it's a pretty cool wireless card. You don't have to get something like that. That was about, I think, like $70 US. But you can get something, on Amazon. You just have to make sure it's compatible with Kali Linux and it supports monitoring mode. So having Kali Linux and a Windows 10 client, a hypervisor such as VirtualBox or VMware Workstation. I'll be using VirtualBox with Kali Linux. So this is module 1. Okay, so sniffing and spoofing training. So we're going to go through this now, and we're going to jump on a Kali box to do some stuff. Okay, so here what we're going to learn. We're going to learn sniffing and spoofing basics and sniffing versus spoofing. What is the difference? Okay, so sniffing, just some basic, high-level overview. It's intercepting and monitoring data packets. It requires sniffers to perform sniffing. So some tools that we can utilize for sniffing is Wireshark and Ettercap. And these are both found in Kali Linux. And spoofing. So spoofing is also called impersonation. Spoofing examples, you can do IP spoofing, Mac spoofing, email spoofing, just pretending you're pretty much someone else. And some tools you can utilize for that is MacChanger tool in Kali Linux. You can use TMac and SMac in Windows. And we'll get into some MacChanger. We'll use MacChanger in this video today. So some of the differences or sniffing versus spoofing. So sniffing is pretty much the process in which all the data packets passing the network are monitored. Okay, sniffers are usually used by network administrators to monitor and troubleshoot the network traffic, whereas the attacker, on the other hand, uses this to capture and steal sensitive data, such as passwords and user accounts. And this can be in a software or hardware format. It can be installed on a system. Okay, so spoofing. Spoofing is the process in which intruder introduces fake traffic and pretends to be someone that they're not. So pretty much they're no bueno. So spoofing also is done by sending packets with incorrect source address over the network. The best way to deal and tackle with spoofing is to use a digital signature. All right, so make sure you're secure. All right, so using MacChanger, the MacChanger tool in Kali Linux, okay? So this is where we're gonna get onto my box and start using this, okay? So we'll learn about MacChanger tool, pretty much what it's all about and what it is, how to use it, and some of the commands. And let's get to my Kali box. All right, so let's log into it. All right, let's clear that. So what we're going to do now is run. One second, let me make sure it's. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so now since we're on our Kali box, what we can do is two things. We can just run MacChanger in here. And ignore that for now. We're going to do -H. So what we're doing here is looking at the help options of MacChanger. So we have -H for help. We can do -V for version, show. So this is going to print the MAC address and exit. So this is the first command we're going to run to see what MAC address we currently have. So let's do -S, and then the interface that we want to look at. In my case, it's ETH0. So my current MAC address is 080024EF0AFA. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and change it to another. So this sets a random vendor MAC. Okay, so what we're going to do is do that really quick. So now we have general research of electronics. Okay, so now my MAC address is 0007157A3EF7. Okay, so now if I was going to do any kind of attacks or spoofing, now it's going to look like it's coming from this IP, this MAC address. So if I do an IP address, it's going to show that MAC address right here. See, it's the same one as the new one. Okay, so what if I said, you know what, I don't want to associate it with any specific vendor, I just want to have a random. So I can do -R for random. Now it says unknown. You see that? So now my new MAC address is 4A BDACCBCB34. Okay? So now same thing if I'm doing some kind of attack or maybe an ARP spoof or something that has anything to do with layer 2 of the OSI model, they're going to see that MAC address in the CAM table. Okay, so now what I can do is, the last thing I want to do is, see the permanent MAC address? This is the original MAC address. Okay, so let's say I want to put that back. How do I do that? Good question. So now I can do a -P, and now I have, this is the current one, this is the new one. Okay, this is the original one that we had, because see how it says permanent here, and it's the same exact one. So that's pretty much a little overview of MacChanger. Okay, so now we have that back. Let's do IP address, and we have our original one back, and let's show it. And now everything is back to normal. So let me open up this again. So that's pretty much it, for today's video. So the next video, what we're going to be talking about, let me see what I have written down. Because I have we're going to be using Wireshark tool. We're going to get into EtherCAT and some other fun stuff. So until next time, thank you so much for viewing. And please like, subscribe. If you have any recommendations or any videos during this course, let me know, and I'm all game to hear them. Thank you so much. Until next time, have a good one.